just play a 10-minute game and see how it goes. Okay, e4, c5. Opponent from Poland, Indonesia. We've not played before, I'll just say hi and good luck. Okay, this can be a tricky system to meet. But okay, I'll just... Westerinen attack is named after a Finnish grandmaster called Heikki Vesterinen. Heikki Vesterinen once played a game against the oldest member of our club, Leif Bjornstad, and Leif drew against Heikki Vesterinen. They came in the papers in the Aftenposten, the main newspaper here in Norway. And he was very pleased with that achievement, and a good player, Leif. Maybe even better before I knew him when he was younger. He's almost 90 years old and still plays occasionally at the club. Great man, great player. And as I say, got that draw against Heikki Vesterinen. But I should be thinking about this game and not a game played by somebody else. Really, he's got to play now e5, d4, because otherwise I play it. And I can take that, and he has to take with the queen, because if he takes with the knight, I take with this pawn. So I get the knight developed with tempo and also get to attack the pawn for a second time. Can't quite take it yet, but soon. Soon be in a position to play bishop to e3, queen to c7, give a third attack to the pawn. Yep, I'm gonna do that. He's then forced. Oh, he can move his knight here. Yeah, but then I just play queen here. He plays knight here. Yep, play queen here, check. Yeah, he's playing it well. Even although he is. Oh, okay. But that, surely I can take that. Oh, okay. I can't. But if I take that, he takes with the knight. Then I push the pawn and threaten the pinned knight and open up another attack on the knight. Yeah, so I can take this. And I'll take it with the e-pawn. The knight on the second rank to open up a square for another knight. Oh no, because he threatens mate on f7. I wouldn't get away with it, he'd mate me on f7, so I have to castle first. Oof. Nearly threw that all away, but no, I can play knight takes. And if he takes with the knight, I push the pawn to d4, attack the pinned knight, and open up another attack on the knight on e4, e5 even. So that's good. That's gained me an important queenside pawn. He sees now. He's a good player. He's rated 1900. He sees that there's a problem with his plan. He might think, okay, yeah, he's got me with that one. I'll have to now play queen to h. No, he can't play queen to h4 to threaten mates because the bishop's covering it. No, he's in a bit of a pickle. He doesn't even have a good counter strike. Yep. Okay. Okay, so he takes the knight here. Oof. I'll take the pawn. He takes the queen, I'll take the pawn. Oh no. Oof, yeah. It doesn't work. But still, how does he defend that? Because I've still got bishop here, threatening the queen and threatening the knight behind. So I get away with it, just about. Because whatever he does, I get bishop takes knight check next move. Yes. Phew. Yeah, he does that, but then I play bishop here. And even although he can take, I play bishop here, check. So that's check. Yeah, I'll take that. And now he takes and I take. And we're in an opposite coloured pawn ending. And yeah, okay. You can threaten the bishop, the rook and the pawn at the same time, but I get away with it by playing rook here, check. And if he doesn't do it this move, then I'll play rook here so that he doesn't have that move. And we've got 6 pawns each. Yeah, you could argue that his pawns are slightly better than mine. Okay. So that isn't check when I come here with the rook. Yeah, okay. No, I'm trying to get my bishop here. But this is looking very much like an opposite coloured bishop's draw. Of course, there are always chances. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, so I play bishop here. This allows me to move this rook and threaten the pawn, the bishop, which has to come here, and I play this pawn here, and the bishop is restricted to this ugly little square. So yeah. And this allows me little, just enough to develop the pawn. And yep. I'll offer a draw here. Which he declines, which he's perfectly entitled to do. Threaten this pawn so that this can't be played immediately. Come here. Now he's threatening to play this and then this. But then I move the bishop all the way. Yeah, but king hasn't got a great deal of freedom there. This is the king here is to stop him playing bishop here, which is his biggest threat in the position. Now I'm threatening to play bishop pawn here. And that chain, even although they're all on light squares and can be attacked by the bishop, that pawn chain is strong as hell. You can't break it down. And then I play bishop here, bishop here. Yep, okay. I just come here so that I can play pawn here. Yep, I'll just dissolve these pawns here. Yeah, it was very much a draw. I'm not sure why he declined it. He's a higher rating than me. He's entitled to try and play on, but really there wasn't any chance to get anything other than a draw there. So let's have a look at the game review. 8-8. I'm going to be happy with that. One brilliant move. Oh, I'm brilliant, me. And 2300 rated. Yeah, sometimes I just don't understand how good I am at this game. Seriously, I know I'm not. Okay, boot move, boot move. Yeah, this is decent. Yeah, another boot move. And yeah, I think you should have played the check first, so that I might be foolish enough to take the square away from. I wouldn't be foolish enough. I would play knight here, but anyway, you should play the check there. But no, it's not check anymore, and now he's trouble defending the pawn. Oh, it says I can win the pawn now. What's the best way? It's a castle. Okay, show the follow up. And of course, if he takes, it's that bishop. Yeah, okay. Yep, that's silly. And that was the brilliant move because it wins a pawn. But that was a blunder. I should have played knight takes pawn first. Of course, should have played knight takes pawn, and then when he plays, I play the bishop here, and the knight is then undefendable, and I've still got the same lovely pawn chain. And not only that, but when I play bishop takes pawn, I'm threatening the bishop. You know, that's not a good position for him. So he has to take here, and then I take with it, and he doesn't get to castle. Yes, that was careless. And of course he takes. And now I play the idea. And yeah, he could have just taken the pawn and then it would have been level. Taking the bishop, it would have been level. But it lets me get, and now we're in a completely drawn position. If you look at the evaluation through the rest of the game, and it's never going to waver from 0.1, 0.2, mostly zeros. Yeah, that's great. This gives me a slight advantage. It says I should play the pawn there, because then I'm getting ready to play the pawn here, of course. Yeah, and again I should have pushed that pawn. Just a bit too eager to swap off to drawn position there. But, you know, I'm not Magnus Carlsen. I'm not going to win that. I should have played the check, yeah. And then done the move that I do. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I thought about trying to come behind and win this pawn, but it's still a draw. Yeah, and a draw by repetition was a fair result. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my videos. Thanks. Bye.